jamendo.com. 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 jamendo.com.
अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। ज्योति बिंदु के प्रेम सिंधु में चल आज नहा ले, परम पिता का प्रेम पात्र बनकर तू शुभ वर पाले। मन में मगन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से, है मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन। परमानंद का अनुभव कर तू, बना जीवन। ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से, है मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन, 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 अब चल कर ले मिलन।
ओम शांति, बड़ा है सुख कर ये मंत्र मन है। ओम शांति ओम, ये ध्वनि मंगल ध्वनि है। ओम शांति।
आज मुझे मेरी माँ ने बेटा कह के बुलाया है, खुशियों का दिन आया है, जो मांगा वो पाया है। आज मुझे मेरी माँ ने बेटा कह के बुलाया है, माँ मेरी माँ, माँ मेरी माँ, माँ मेरी
जिसे हमने जिंदगी की तरह किया है प्यार, जिसे हमने जिंदगी की तरह, वो आशिना भी मिला हमसे अजनबी की तरह, किया है प्यार जिसे हमने जिंदगी की तरह। बढ़ा के प्यास मेरी उसने हाथ छोड़ दिया, बढ़ा के प्यास मेरी उसने हाथ छोड़ दिया, वो कर रहा था मुरब्बत भी दिल लगी की तरह।
Yeah. This sound check 1 2, sound check 1 2 1 2, sound check 1 2, sound check 1 2, sound check 1 2, 1 2, sound check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, let me check my record. Try this one.
This one like it out of the slug.
Sound check 1 2, testing 1 2, sound check 1 2. Okay. Sound check 1 2, testing 1 2 1 2.
कभी न सोचा था हमने क़तील उसके लिए, कभी न सोचा
Richard. I want you and Rajiv to tune this one. Yeah, tune it. Come this. No, X-ray. Come on, go on. Okay, all right. Rajiv, well, the brochures and never could get one.
Yeah.
All right, I need a little clarification on this. Come around this way. How you pronounce that?
Liesel.
Hmm?
Liesel.
Liesel. Nigel, David. And this one is
Hermione.
Hermione.
And Aline.
This
And
Aline. Liesel, you see?
Liesel.
Liesel. These English names and then not very. Sound check. Testing 1, 2. Sound check 1, 2, 1, 2. Sound check 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Alcohol volume there. Sound check 1, 2, 1, 2. Sound check 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. 1, 2. The main power. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Sound check. Okay, I think we have it there. Okay, members of the bereaved family, my dear mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, no power. Let me bid you Cedar, Supreme Namaste, Sitaram, good morning. This morning we are all assembled here to say farewell and goodbye and to wish our beloved sister Madvie ji, and she was actually the daughter of the late David and Irene Raman, sister of Shama, Meena, Ingrid, the late Mona, Sylvia, Lena, Toli, Winston, Beta, and Tina, sister-in-law of Ronald, Andrew, and the late Philip and Devlal, aunt of Richard, Devendra, Nadia, Rajiv, Latricia, Andre, Alistair, Yashoda, Mirani, Anand, Sherry, Jill, Paula, Lizel, Nigel, and the late David, Nani of Nirvan, Rivan, Benza, Christopher, Anand, Ashley, Arya, Vivek, Vinay, Patrice, Shanice, Siaya, Celestic, Kap, Harmony, and Aline. Okay, so she was never a mother, but actually she filled the role of a mother, a nanny, a aunt, whatever. Never mind, we are here this morning to perform her Antyeshi Sanskar, which is her last rites. And before actually getting into the program this morning, I must inform you that as believers of Satya Sanatana Dharma, believers of Vedic Dharma, there are 16 sanskaras that we believe in. And the first sanskar, the act of placing the fetus, conception, okay? So as soon as a couple got married and wish to be blessed with children, there's a special sanskar to be performed between both parties, husband and wife, Testing 1, 2. Between husband and wife. And right. Okay. So that act is to be performed between the pundit, the husband and wife, and then they go to the private chambers and second, we have the act of vigor, which is the Punsavan Sanskar, that after mom will be impregnated, there is a special Sanskar to be performed there. Third is Simantonayan Sanskar, for the conception to be firm and noble, no miscarriage and so on. Fourth, Jatkaram Sanskar, religious works performed at birth when the child is delivered into the world. Then fifth, we have the Namkaran Sanskar, naming of the child. Nishkraman Sanskar, which is the sixth, expose child to fresh air, because as soon as a baby is born, we don't bring the child out to the elements. We wait a little time before actually bringing the child out to face the elements. Then seven, we have the Anaprashan Sanskar, the act of feeding grains. When the child is around 6 months old, then, little solid food, cereals and so on. We perform a Sanskar there. 8 is Mundan Sanskar, where we naturally remove the entire crop of hair from the child's head. 9, we have the Karnaved, piercing of the ear or nose for scientific reasons. We do this. Upanayan Sanskar, then we invest the sacred thread over the child. Then 11, Vedarambha Sanskar, begin the study of Vedas and so on. That is Gurukul, we call that, when the child is about to be placed into the Gurukul. Nowadays we don't have Gurukul, but we have schools, we have places of learning, but still the sanskar is to be performed just before the child enters into the study system. 12, Samvartana Sanskar, prepare to enter household's life. Probably the child may be around 20, 18, 19, around there. And 13, we have the Vivaha Sanskar, the marriage which will take place. 14, we have Ranprastha Sanskar, community life, after having children and reign a family. Then semi-renunciation, Vanprasth, when we started to retire. Sannyas, complete retirement. You move around as a Robin saint, preaching and teaching to the community. And the last rites, which is the Antyeshi Sanskar that we are about to perform this morning. So actually 16, nowadays that we hardly sometimes observe these sanskaras, but at least both is there. And then we have Vivaha Sanskar, marriage, which even today, nowadays, that is fading as well. Boys and girls sometimes not going through the process of the right way to get married, and they just, it's not the right way for human beings, but at least Antyeshi Sanskar, which is the last, we must perform this Sanskar. So we are here today to send off in the most dignified way this beautiful sister, auntie, grandmother. So my dear friends, all we can do at this point in time is to remember this beautiful person, this Atma that once lived in this body, and we can send some nice love, beautiful love, emanating from the heart, that we know that the soul is no longer here at this point in time, but the body is before us. It's just the remains, and this is even considered to be as a bag of bones. If the family should leave it or left it there, what will happen? It will just perish, and it will just cause a stench around the area, but eventually it will diminish at some point in time. So is either we cremate it according to our Vedic rites, Sanatani rites, or there is another way, burial, and there are many ways of disposing the human body after death. With the Pharisees and so on, they have something called Tower of Silence, where they naturally go and place the body on a tower and allow it there for the cowboys and so on to come and take care of the body. So there are many ways in doing this, but the two most sanitary ways we can think of is by cremation or by burial. And this one is to be cremated very shortly. So my dear brothers and sisters, having said this, we are about to begin with the program this morning, and I ask all of you to please stand as we chant our opening mantra, begging God to come into our hearts, our minds, to come into our beautiful Antiochi service here this morning, and to bless all the family members, give them health, strength, and that may they be able to overcome this great loss of theirs. And to the many friends and well-wishers as well, today will be the last day. We'll be looking at the remains of this beautiful person we once knew as Madvie, all right? So we now take a deep inhalation breath, and we always like to invoke the presence of God, Sanatan Dharma, the most highest name of God in Sanatan Dharma / Sanatan Vedic Dharma. We consider Om to be our beautiful, loving, powerful God. And so we want to invoke His blessings this morning in our Antiochi Sanskar. So with a deep inhale breath and exhaling, we chant that sweet, loving, wonderful name Om repeatedly 3 times. Shanno mitrah shan varunah shanno bhavatvaryama shanna indro brihaspatihi shanno vishnurukramah namo brahmane namaste vayu tvameva pratyaksham brahmasi tvameva pratyaksham brahma varashyami ritam varashyami Satyam varashyami tanmam avatu tadvaktaram avatu avatu mam avatu vaktaram. And so begging God, O God, may you, O Supreme Being, friend of all, the holiest of all, and the controller of the universe, be merciful unto us. May you, O Almighty One, Lord of the universe and support of all, endow us with knowledge and power. May you, O omnipresent and omnipotent being, shower your blessings all around us. Thank you very much. You may now take your seats. And so, here this morning, and this bhajan is entitled Kal Raha So Ajana Aur Aaj Hai So Ab Nahi Chakra Yah Sansar Ka Ghumat Sada Is Baat Hi. That the poet is reminding all of us in this beautiful song, saying that everything is fleeting and perishable, O man. What was yesterday is no longer today, and what was today is no longer now. Thus, unendingly, the wheel of the world keeps revolving. And just a few days, our dear sister Madvie was alive, active, moving, speaking, conversing with her family. And today, look what happened. She's lying before all of us, still in a coffin, unable to hear, see, or understand what is taking place here. So similarly, the poet is saying that everything is fleeting and perishable. All right, so not even this creation that we are looking at, it is not permanent. At some point in time, it will come to an end. It says that the world is like a creeper, O man. It does one time blossoming and bearing fruits, and at the other it withers only to be born anew. So this is the nature of creation. This is God's creation. This is the nature of all life force on this earth, and at some point in time it will come to an end. It's just a matter of time. As human beings, we will not know when, how, where, and how, but it's just a matter of time. So just as there is birth, next to it right there is the demarcation of death as well. Okay, it's just a matter of living this life as we will get a chance to do the best things, that in our karmic actions will be so good that in receiving another birth through the reincarnation process, that we will be able to attain this human body. A little later, maybe I may speak about the body a little later on. So I know that it's a very, it's not a popular song, but I do these bhajans in most of my funerals that I do because of the appropriate meaning to the occasion that we are celebrating. We are celebrating life. So it goes like this. Kal raha so aaj na, aur aaj hai so ab nahi. Chakra yah sansar ka घूमत सदा इस बात ही. कल रहा सो आज न, और आज है सो अब नहीं. और है ना चोर है जीवन लता अद्भुत सदा. और है ना चोर है जीवन लता अद्भुत सदा. फूलती फलती तथा मुरझात फिर नूतन भई. कल रहा सो आज न, और आज है सो अब नहीं. कौन आया है यहाँ सब काल रहने के लिए. कौन आया है यहाँ सब काल रहने के लिए. कर्म सींचे पहल थी सुरभित हुई है सीखने. कल रहा सो आज न, और आज है सो अब नहीं. नार नर साथी यहाँ सुख दुख अपने भाग से. नार नर साथी यहाँ सुख दुख अपने भाग से. लोक भी मिथ्या नहीं जीवन कला है सीखनी. कल रहा सो आज न, और आज है सो अब नहीं. नार नर साथी यहाँ, that it says that each man and woman becomes united to each other in this world, particularly when we get married, on the basis of actions committed and our karmas. The fact that the world is not an illusion, O man, but a stark reality with which one has to live, and makes it all more important for us to learn the true art of living in this world. This life is very blessed in this human body, but we must understand that what we are actually involved and engaged today is not where we're supposed to be. We have drifted off the course, and we must understand that. The reminder is to ask yourself these very beautiful 3 questions. Who am I? What I am here for? And after I should leave here, where is my destination? So in trying to find these answers, as I just said, that what we are accustomed to, we have drifted far, far, far off course, and we need to find the correct way that God designed it for us. If not, it will be very, very difficult. This life will become burdensome here in this one and even the next one to come. पत्ता कमल पानी रहे फिर भी कभी मोहे नहीं. पत्ता कमल पानी रहे फिर भी कभी मोहे नहीं. मानव तथा जीना यहाँ आसक्त भोगन में नहीं. कल रहा सो आज न, और आज है सो अब नहीं. Pata Kamal, Pani Rahi, Pani the water, and Pata Kamal is referring to the lotus flowers. Okay, so according to the poet here, he's saying that the lotus flower resides in water, old man, and still remains aloft therefrom. This is how man should approach the question of the world and life, living therein and still remain aloft. In other words, one should realize that one should not try to enjoy the world and at the same time be attached to it. All right? So, Pata Kamal Pani, that he gives us a very, very, very good clue, because the lotus flower does not, the roots does not really anchor down into the earth. It just remains there in the water. Sometimes a downpour of heavy rain, maybe a little flooding, causes the flower to shift from one point to the other, but that does not deteriorate the flower in any way from blossoming that beautiful fruit. So the poet is saying this is how all the problems that we may have, there is a way of life and we must try to learn to live it. All right? Dharma ko pehchan lo, aru karma yogi hoyalo. Dharma ko pehchan lo, aur karma yogi hoyalo. ईश को नित नेहलो बस और दूसर है नहीं कल रहा सो आज न और आज है सो अब नहीं. Listen to the last verse. It says dharma, and this word dharma is a very broad word. There is not no 2 or 3 words to describe this word we call dharma. All right, the closest we could come to is Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan means eternal, and Dharma means a way of life. But in other words, Dharma means, in a broader sense, Dharma means welfare for the world. Not welfare for yourself, but welfare for the world. Whatever we do, oh man, we must do it not for our own selves, but for the welfare of the world. We look at the sun, it rises on the eastern side and sets on the west. And the earth goes around it, the sun does not move. But while this happens, all right, while that movement is taking place, the sun will shine on everything, on planet Earth, on the trees, on the mountains, on human beings, whether we are good, whether you are bad, whatever character you may have, the sun shines right over in a universal way. The atmosphere, on the same basis, whenever it is there, all of us will breathe this pran, this air, and gives us life. The good, the bad, the ugly, everybody. All right? And so the rain will do the same thing. It falls on the different houses and give everybody water to drink. Streams full, oceans, whatever. So this poet is saying that this way, this dharmic way, we're supposed to live a dharmic life in this sense. Just always giving and giving, not to be selfish. So it says that recognize the good in following this dharma, this religion, and become a person of yogic disposition. O man, love the Lord constantly, for there is no one else worth loving. And so today, why all of us as human beings, as I said, get caught up in this rat race life, and we keep grabbing at certain things. We only want and grabbing and keep grabbing and grabbing, but not focusing on our true nature and what we are here for. So it is recommended that we are grabbing at this scrap iron wealth of this world, oh man. We are grabbing at this scrap iron wealth. Not that God said don't earn, but earn enough that you can elevate yourself without getting entangled into it. All right? So recognize the good and follow the yogis. And while we are constantly rushing and grabbing, the yogis are incessantly giving up. They don't want. They don't want nothing. They don't want no house, no money, no land, nothing at all. All they want is their soul to be connected to Atma in moksha, liberation, and that is what they need. All right? So this is the beautiful meaning of the song, Kal Raha So Ajana Aru Aja Hai So Abanahi. At this point in time, we would like to chant some beautiful Ved mantras taken from the Holy Vedas. And for those of you who will know these mantras can chant along with me. As I proceed, I will try to give the meaning so that we can know exactly what we are begging God for. These mantras are designed and recommended for these purposes when we are looking at life and death, to understand more about our own selves, who we are, what we are here for. So, for those of you, you can help me. Namaste Satete Jagat Karanaya Namaste Chite Sarvalokashtaraya Namo Dvaityatwaya Mukti Pradaya Namo Brahmani Vyapine Shashvataya. O God, salutations unto you, O Supreme God, eternal Lord, cause and support of this entire universe, O Lord. Salutations to you, O source of consciousness, O source of happiness, and the giver of bliss. Over and over again, we salute you, O all-pervading Lord. Tvamekam Sharanyam, Tvamekam Varenyam, Tvamekam Jagatpal Kam Svarprakasham, Tvamekam Jagatkatri Patri Prahartri, Tvamekam Param Nishchalam Nirvikalpam. And you alone are our protector, O God, and the maintainer of this beautiful universe. You are self-effulgent. You alone are the cause of, the sustainer and the dissolver of this beautiful universe, O God. You are the greatest of all, unchangeable and formless. Bhayanam bhayam bhishanam bhishananam Gati praninam pavanam pavananam Mahoche padanam niyantri tvamekam Paresham param rakshanam rakshananam. And you are feared by the fearless. You are the ruler of rulers, O God, and the highest of the high. You are the protector of protectors, the purity in the purest ones, and the way to all mankind. Vayam tvam smaramo, vayam tvam bhajamo, vayam tvam jagat sakshirupam namamaha. Sadekam nidhanam niralam bhavisham bhavam bodhiputam sharanyam vrajamaha. And you are always present in our hearts and minds, O God. May we always continue to study your divine nature, and may we always continue to adore you alone on the basis of the testimony of this manifest universe that you have caused to come into existence. You are the support of all, but you're self-supporting. O Supreme God, you alone are our guide in the sea of life. May we always continue to observe and realize you, O God. Natasya kaschit patirasti loke nacheshita nevyacchatasya lingam sakaranam karnadipadipo nachasya kaschit janitana chadipaha. And there is no one above you, O God, and no ruler greater than you. You are formless and without an image. You are the cause of all causes, and you are unborn. Tameshvaranam paramam maheshwaram tam devatanam paramam hi devatam patim patinam paramam parastad vidam devam bhuvaneshamedhayam. And you are the Lord of all lords. Only you are worthy of contemplation and study by all great men. You are the master of masters, O God. O ruler of this entire creation, may we always recount your attributes and always keep thinking of you. Everybody, I would like you to join in this powerful mantra, and most of us will know this mantra, Tvameva Mata. Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Saka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinan Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. And you alone are our mother, and you alone are our father. You alone are our relative and our greatest friend. You alone are our wealth and knowledge, O God, and you are our all and all, our only God and Deva. So these are the beautiful Ved chanting mantras taken from the Holy Vedas. And right about now we will do another song. This one is entitled, it's on your copy, it's entitled Pinjire Ke Panchi, and this one says that, O bird-like soul imprisoned in this cage body. So normally while the soul was there active in the body, right? The poet is saying that the soul is like imprisoned in this cage body. And no one knows your pain, our pain, on the outside, neither in the inside. And we silently weep. But deep within, we weep so much desire just to fly to freedom. All right? So while we have this beautiful soul in this body, it is to perform the good karmas, so that our aim is really to go to mukti, go to liberation. In the Christian way, they may say go to heaven. All right? But this is our explanation to it. That every soul that is dwelling in every body here presently, the soul is actually craving that one day when it flies away, it will fly to freedom, to moksha. All right? It's a very difficult song, but I will try to go with it. Those of you who will know the song can look in your brochure and help me as well. Okay? Pinjire ki panchi re, tera dar na jaane koi, tera dar na jaane koi. पिंजरे के पंछी रे, बाहर से तू खामोश रहे तू, भीतर भीतर रोय, ओ भीतर भीतर रोय, तेरा दर ना जाने कोई, तेरा दर ना जाने कोई. पिंजरे के पंछी रे, कह न सके तू अपनी कहानी, तेरी भी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी रे. कह न सके तू अपनी कहानी, तेरी भी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी रे. विधि न तेरी कथा लिखी, आंसू में कर्म डुबोय, तेरा दर न जाने कोई, तेरा दर न जाने कोई. पिंजरे के पंछी रे, तेरा दर न जाने कोई, तेरा दर न जाने कोई. चुप के रोने वाले रखना छिपा के दिल के चाले रे चुप के रोने वाले रखना छिपा के दिल के चाले रे ये पत्थर का देश है पगले कोई न तेरा हो तेरा डर ना जाने कोई तेरा डर ना जाने कोई. And you have wept silently and have hidden the blisters burning your heart, oh man. This world is filled with stone-hearted people, and no one will sympathize with you or help you. Oh, simple-minded one, if you have to live this life, live it beautifully in such a way that God will give you the fruits of your actions. Pinjire ke panchi re तेरा डर ना जाने कोई तेरा डर ना जाने कोई पिंजरे की पंछी रे Okay, and now there is a eulogy to be performed. I'm not sure. Yeah, Nadi, right? Okay, so Nadi will do for us the eulogy this morning.
Good morning, everybody. On behalf of my family, all around, I would just like to thank everyone for being present here today, and for all those who have sent or extended their condolences via phone calls, text messages, WhatsApp messages, visits, prayers, etc. They have all been very comforting during this difficult time for us, and it also serves as a reminder to all of us how wonderful a person Auntie Madvie was. For all of you who don't know me, I am Nadia, her aunt, her niece. And she did not have any kids. However, she was like, she was like a mother to us, to myself, Richard, Rajiv, Devendra, and David. She taught us to be loving, kind, and generous to each other and everybody else. I do remember she started this tradition on like Valentine's Day, Easter and stuff. She used to buy us little chocolates. Even on a Friday, she would just bring it home, and she would bring it home for all of us, and we all had to share, otherwise we'd get both, right? Auntie Madvie had 6 sisters, so we can all imagine the chaos and confusion they all had among themselves. However, she loved to climb trees. So instead of doing chores, they would all run away and climb these trees in the back of us and pick like mangoes, plums, whatever, instead of doing anything else. And over the years, they all really remained close. All her sisters. They used to talk constantly on the phone, on WhatsApp, and they started a thing with every single birthday for each of them. It was their line, their thing. Like now, at Christmas time, we would all look forward to her sweetbread, pineapple upside down cake. You know, she loved to bake, she loved to cook, trying new things later on when she was retired. And we all look forward to that, like around this time. At an early age, she excelled at her studies and went on to become an ambitious and studious person. Throughout her lengthy career in the government service, which is nearly over 50 years, she moved up the ranks effortlessly while pursuing and doing her degree in management and partial masters. And as you all know,
Don't about it.
over 30 years of driving back and forth to Port of Spain is not something easy. She loved her flowers, and when she retired, she planted a lot of, like she got into planting and she planted a lot of flowers. She planted anthuriums. There are a couple of them in the back there if you all see them. She loved especially her orchids, all different colors, shapes, and varieties. And they're all somewhere around still at this point. And I just want to say lastly but not least, she took immense joy in her grandchildren. They used to call her Nanny Auntie. So she loved to pamper them. She loved buying toys, she loved buying snacks, and of course they all loved it too, they're spoiled. I just want to end by saying that Auntie Madvie enjoyed a life filled with family and friends, love, laughter, and joy through all the good times and bad. We will all miss her dearly, but we will remember her and reminisce in our own ways. May she rest in peace, surrounded by all of her lovely flowers. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Nadi, for that brief peep into Madvie's life and the person she was and the things that she loved most, all right? So every one of us will have our own likeness, of our own desires. We would like to have our own careers and so on, which is very good and very nice, all right? So on a day like today, but it's not really supposed to be on a day like today, but there's a poem that says, please give me now and why I am alive. Don't wait till I have passed away to give me all the good things you knew about me, all right? So it is like, give me while I am alive and well today, all right? So I see our dear good friend and brother, Frankie, is here this morning, a very good singer. And randomly on the spot, I have asked him to come and do a song for us, and Frankie will render a song at this moment in time without any hesitation, because he's a very good singer. Thank you very much, Frankie.
प्रेम से बोलो सियापति रामचंद्र की जय. Devotees, there are many people seated, a few standing, but there is only one person lying down. Yeah. And all of us today, one day will come when all of us will be like that. Because everyone born will die. So what we have to do today, and we did not do it, right? Yesterday, what we had to do yesterday and we did not do it, we do it today. Because none of us sure if we will see tomorrow. My bhajan says that the greatest form that one can have is this human form. It's only through this form that we can get moksha. So bear with me, I will sing a little bhajan, because Pandit asked me to do it. Ye manusha tanana hi barambar, Ye manusha tanana hi barambar, Hare bare bhagya manusha tan paaye ho, Bare bhagya manusha tan paaye ho. ये है मोती द्वार, ये मनुष्य तन नाही बारंबार. दर्शन ने न हरे भज रस न हो, दर्शन ने न हरी भज रस न हो. हाथ से करो उपकार, हो हाथ से करो उपकार, ye manusha tanana hi badambar. Devotees, we would not get this body again and again. So we have it now, make full use of it. Bhava bhajana bhakti kab hui hai ho. Bhava bhajana bhakti kab hui hai ho. Sir par kaal sawad ho, sir par kaal sawad. Ye manusha tanana hi badambar. When we have this body and we're young, we want to go and pray. We want to go to the mosque and the temple and the church. When we get old and we can't move, then we want to go. Don't make that mistake, devotees. Gehre nind chode de prani ho. Gehre nind chode de prani ho. Kara kuch tatva vichar. Ho kara kuch tatva vichar. Ye manusha tanana hi badambar. Ye manusha tanana hi badambar. Prem se bolo Siyapati Ramachandra ki jai. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Frankie G. As I said, he's a very nice, popular singer, and thank you for rendering that bhajan for us this morning. Okay, so we continue. I just want to inform the audience that if there is any member of your family or any friend who would like to say anything, you please indicate to me. It must be very short, not less than 5 minutes. All right? So at this point in time, as the body is lying before us, I would like to do a little something from the scriptures on trying to make us understand, or we get a little more understanding as to this life while living in this beautiful human body, as Frankie just said. Okay? And in our Sanatan Dharma, our Sanatan/Vedic Dharma, our most and foremost scripture is the Vedas. Okay? Then we will have like the Upanishads, we will have like the Bhagavad Gita, the Aranyakas, the Brahmanas. All of these are religious texts, and they are written by the rishis of ancient times. They were not written by the ordinary Brahmins of the day, because what has happened, because of the trying to translate these Vedic texts, there is a lot of mistakes that is made in these books and causes a lot of confusion in Sanatan Dharma. But with the Vedas, as I said, as our scriptures, our main source of scriptures, that is where we focus on for our guidance according to our teachings. And I am going to do a quotation from the Atharva Ved that says, with death, the soul transmigrates. And this is from the highest source in our scriptures, from the Ved. It goes like this. Pratamena pramarena tredha vishwang vighachati ada ekena ghachati ara ekena ghachati ihekena nishevati. Atharva Ved 11:8-83. And just to break up the words a little bit, what it says, Pratamena, Pratamena, with the death of the first, and there's three bodies it is recognizing here. So it says, with the death of the first three bodies, Vishwang, the soul gets into conditions of every kind. Vigachati Tredha, departs into one of these three directions through one type of actions, through virtuous actions, it says by virtuous actions. Gachati Adha, it goes to that realm of freedom, mukti, liberation, heaven, whatever we know it by. Ekena, through another type of actions, through sinful actions, Gachati Adha, it goes to that realm of non-human wombs. All right? And so this is what it describes as the soul. In other words, there are three types of bodies in the soul. The first is the gross body, or the stool sharir, and that is what is lying before us, the gross body. Then we have the Karan sharir, which is the causal body, that all our karmic actions are, it is lodged in this body. And as the soul departs, whatever actions we do, good or bad, that goes with that body. And the third is the Shukshma sharir, or the subtle body. Okay? So the soul is referred to as energy devoid of matter. Energy devoid of matter. This is matter, we can see it. All right? But energy devoid of matter, we will not be able to see it because there is no body to that. But there are, as I said, there are three bodies that is encased into each other. And at the time of departure, when the soul leaves the body, everything remains here physically. But that whatever is embedded in the soul, that goes with the soul. And based on the karmic actions will determine the next type of birth that the body is going, that the soul is going to achieve. All right? So it says that the soul is imperishable, O man. It does not perish when the body perishes. The soul transmigrates into multiple wombs of human, animal, bird, aquatic animal, tree, etc. The soul has three bodies, gross, subtle, and causal, that I just explained. And when the gross body, the first of these three bodies, perishes, then the soul, based on cumulative effects of past actions, move towards three different destinations. And as I just said, with virtuous actions, the soul goes to the realm of freedom. With sinful actions, all the pap, all the sins that we committed, with those type of actions, the soul transmigrates lower into the world of non-human wombs. And with actions of virtue mixed with sin, the soul is born in the world of a human being enjoying pleasure and pain. In other words, it is born as an ordinary human being bearing pleasure and pain. That is when it is mixed with good and bad. All right? If it's good, it's going straight to, we make our way to go to moksha. If it's bad, it goes down to the lower forms of life form. All right? So I know it is very difficult, and over in funerals, we will repeat this over and over. And sometimes it may be very difficult for you, the ordinary person, to understand it. But just in a nutshell, because the Bhagavad Gita, from Vedas, it went into Upanishads, from Upanishads, it went to Bhagavad Gita, and so it went right through. But this is the source where it came from, Atharva Ved, and I just quote the... So if it's very difficult for you to understand, at least, my dear brothers and sisters, try to understand one thing, that you are here in this human body, and there are approximately 8,400,000 life bodies that God created. And the soul may enter any one of these bodies based on its karmic actions. But again, it is said that the human body is the highest. Because why? It has the compartment of a buddhi, a brain. We can speak, we can listen, we can gain the knowledge that God gave us in this world. We can build machines to go to the moon. We can build ships, we can build anything. Because this world is a scientific world. And this knowledge also is scientifically given unto man in the most highest form. So to have this human body now, it must have been some good actions and good things that we have all done in our last birth to attain this human body. So my dear brothers and sisters, it says to continue on this path and don't ever try to fall down. Do not try to step backward, all right? So I am saying if it's very difficult to understand the soul and the Atma and all these things, what I more like to encourage my dear brothers and sisters is to understand that yes, this is life, and there must be, in order to reach to that destination, there must be good things to do. And in Trinidad, even right in Trinidad, we see that there are good people, there are bad people. Some perform good actions, some perform very negative, harsh actions, murdering, raping, killing, all of these things. For a human being, and based on the expeditions, you see where you are putting yourself. But you want to go to church, you want to go to mosque, you want to go to mandir, you want to know more about yourself, more about God, and so on. Well, then listen what the Vedas says, and I chant it. So these are the lessons that if you cannot understand the soul and how it operates, but at least understand the present life and what you can do to help yourself. This one goes like this. Om Isha Vasyamidam Sarvam Yatkincha Jagatyam Jagat Tena Tyaktena Bhunjitha Magridha Kasya Swedhanam. And is actually God speaking directly to all of us as his children. There is no third person here. There is nobody else between yourself and God. God is directly giving these instructions from him directly to man. Because whenever God wants to speak to us as his children, he says, Shrinvantu Sarve Amritasya Putraha. Shrinvantu, oh listen up. Sarve, to all my beautiful Putraha children, Amritasya, sweet, loving children. So when God is speaking to us, he's saying, oh my beloved, sweet, loving children. And listen to the word children. He does not say, oh my sweet child, because there is no one child that is great and the rest of us is not great in the eyes of Vedic teachings in God. Okay? So when God is speaking to mankind, he's speaking general. And whether you live in Trinidad, whether you live in America, Japan, Fiji, Africa, whatever may be the pigmentation of your skin, the texture of your hair, the color of whatever, all of us are one, and all of us are children of God. Vedas is not a religion. Vedas is not a religion. In fact, Vedas means it's a body of knowledge that God gave unto all mankind, so that we can use this knowledge to elevate ourselves in this life. All right. Even though it may be read in India, because from creation, the first set of human beings took birth was in the Tibetan plateau in Mount Himalaya. And as the earth gradually begins to cool down, then all human beings begin to walk and went and inhabited all the lands that today we now know as Africa, India, China, Japan, Trinidad, whatever. So this one body of knowledge was given by God from the very dawn of human creation, and it is given for all of us. There is no sectarianism here. This is not an Indian thing, and this is not a Hindu thing. It is a human thing, and it was given by God himself. So he says, oh my children, I have created this entire universe for you to live in. This is your home. So this entire universe, oh man, is pervaded by me as a supreme being who exists in every particle and every atom. There's not a place where I am not found. Enjoy this creation, enjoy your life with a detached mind, O man. The resources of this world, which are really gifts from me, God, unto you. And listen to this part carefully. God is telling us as human beings, as children, he says, do not ever lust, L-U-S-T, do not ever lust after the wealth or the life of any existing creature, which is also sharing this world with you, oh man. Today you have this human body. Science can cause us to be medical doctors, how we examine this body. We can become veterinarian, how we examine the animal body, right? This is the gift that we have in this human life, and we should explore every potential that we have and do not try to lower ourselves. So God is saying that any creature that is existing in this world, do not kill them, do not harm them, do not destroy them. They are part of his creation, and we are the ones placed on the earth to look after them as well. Okay? And from the Bhagavad Gita, there is another beautiful shloka that says, Udhari Atmana Atmanam Na Atmanam Avasadayet Atma Iva Hyatmanu Bandhur Atma Iva Ripura Atmana Atma Iva Ripura Atmana. Beautiful shloka given by Sri Krishna Maharaj Ji, who was also a scholar in the Vedas, Sri Ram, scholar in Vedic Dharma, and all of these revered saints and sages, They all came here to teach us what the Ved says. But from, as I said, the mantra was taken from the Ved to Bhagavad Gita, and Sri Krishna is now giving us this lesson in the form. He says, listen very carefully, as I just explained the Ved mantra, what God says, Sri Krishna, as another exemplars person for us to look and follow, he says, oh man, one should try udhare atman. Udhare means to get up, to live, to rise. Atman means that the soul, the spirit that is presently dwelling in you. He says that one should always try to lift one up self, to lift up oneself, right, by one's own self. And one should not try to degrade yourself, all right? Na atmana avasarayit, not to degrade yourself. Atma iva hyatmano bandhur. Bandhur is a friend, all right? In Sanskrit it says bandhur is a friend. So what Sri Krishna is saying, for one's own self, very beautiful, very, very beautiful. Listen to it. It says that for one's own self is one's own best friend. And one's own self is one's own worst enemy. All right? So my dear devotees, look how pretty and nicely Sri Krishna put it outside here for us. All right? That in your own self, you can be your best friend. Because friendship does not come from another person outside there. And hatred does not come from the other person outside there. Okay? Friendship, if it is not here, it is absent in you. Therefore, you are on a different track. So he says that try to be a friend of your own self, and then you can become a friend to someone else. If it is not so, it is the other way around. All right? And if for one's own self is one's own worst enemy, so if you are not a friend of yourself, you're going to be an enemy of your own self. And if you're an enemy of your own self, outside there will be thousands of enemies that you will have. All right? So everything starts from inside here. The whole outside here is super. Nothing is happening with God's creation. It is man that is actually messing up to the point that there is no return to it. All right? And the final one I would like to quote from Ramcharitmanas. It says, Bhare Bhagamanush. This is what our friend and brother was singing. Bhare Bhagamanush Tanu Pava Sura Duralabha Sab Grantani Gawa Sadhana Dham. Very powerful word, Sadhan. Sadhana Dham Moksha Kar Dwara Pai Naje Parloka Savara. Jai Ram Shri Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Jai Ram Shri Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram. And if I was to break down the Hindi here, it says Bare Bhag, Bare is big, Bare Bhaya, Bare Behin, Bare is big, Bhag is very great, Manush means representing this body, Tanu Pava, great fortune in attaining this human body. Very great fortune, as I just said, in attaining human body. Sur means all great saints. Duralabh means the great saints say that this is difficult. This body is very difficult to obtain. Sab means all. Grantani Ghava means sacred scriptures. Sadhan, as I said, very important in this chaupai. It means yoga, and yoga will break down to morals and discipline in life. We got to live a very disciplined life. We got to live a life out of morality. Dham, bodh, residence. Moksha, as I continue repeatedly saying, moksha is the spiritual happiness, that freedom, the getaway to go to moksha, God, heaven, whatever. Karadwara, dwara means a door, getaway, right? Painaje paraloka savara, all right? So in essence, the Chaupai is saying that all the scriptures declare with one beautiful voice that it is out of great fortune that you and me and all of us have been able to be born in a human body today, O man. Even elevated souls, after committing sins, the saints and sages, some of them when they get lost in a little bit of darkness, they too find it very difficult to have this human birth again. This body is a heaven suitable for spiritual practices, sadhana, dharma, moksha, kaladara, for spiritual practices, O man, and the very gateway to the spiritual freedom that we so desire. All right? So if it's not in this body, then in no body otherwise we will not be able, because as I said and mentioned, that out of the 8,400,000, the animals, they have a head, they have eyes, everything just like us, but they cannot go beyond that. They operate only on an instinct. But we have the brain capacity that God created, the great brain capacity in our bodies, that we can learn and we can learn and become scientists, whatever. All right? And this is the blessings of giving us a human body in this life. So my dear friends, as I said, if you cannot understand much of his soul and so on, but at least that you are here today in this body and do everything in your best powers to live a very good and decent life. Left the rest to God. All right? So as I wind up this morning, I would just like to read a little something. It says that live a life that matters. All right? And listen to it very carefully. It says, ready or not, someday it will all come to an end. There will be no more sunrises, no minutes, hours, or days. All the things we have collected, whether treasured or forgotten, will continue to pass on to someone else. We carry nothing. Your wealth, fame, and temporal power will just shrivel to irrelevance in a short space of time. It will not matter what you owed or what you were owed. Your grudges, your resentments, your frustrations, jealousies will finally disappear. So too, your hopes, your ambitions, your plans, and to-do lists will expire on you, O man. The wins and losses that once seemed so important will actually just fade away into nothingness. It won't matter whether you came from or what side of the track or what part of the world you live at the other end. It won't matter whether you were beautiful or ugly or brilliant or stupid. Even your gender and skin color will be irrelevant. We make this a big problem and like to run with this race talk. It will be irrelevant, oh man. So the question is asked, what will matter? What will matter in this case? And so the writer says, how will the value of your days be measured? What will matter is not what you bought, but what you built. Not what you got, but what you gave. What will matter is not your success, but your significance. What will matter is not what you learn, but what you taught. What will matter is every act of integrity, compassion, courage, or sacrifice that enrich, empowered, or encourage others to emulate your example in life. What will matter is not your competence, but your character. What will matter is not how many people you knew, but how many will feel a lasting loss when you are gone, like our sister today. What will matter is not your memories, but the memories that live in those who love you while you was actually alive, not who hated you. What will matter is how long you will be remembered, and by whom and for what. So man, oh man, living a life that matters doesn't happen just by accident. So listen carefully. It's not a matter of circumstances, but a matter of your choices in life. All right? Very, very important for all of us as human beings to remember that while we live. So these are the beautiful lessons that we can learn and try to emulate while we have this beautiful human body and a few days left to live. All right? So let us not try to cause harm to anyone, to any creatures, as the scriptures will so teach us. All right? And
We have a few that I wanted to.
yeah, okay. So, as I said, we have reflections, and if there is any member of your family, as I just said, Nell, all right? So please come forward. As I say, it should be short, not long, because time is really ticking on us. So Nell, Mirani, okay. Mirani, get set after.
And then
Kim. Okay, so quickly, Mirani, Kim, but right now it is Nell. Okay.
तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी भोली है, प्यारी प्यारी है, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, दुख न लागी है माँ तेरी अखियाँ, दुख न लागी है माँ तेरी अखियाँ, मेरे लिए जागी है तू सारी सारी रतिया, मेरी निंदिया पे अपनी निंदिया भी तूने वारी है।
Tentative. Yeah, okay.
तेरी किस्मत वाली जिनकी माँ होती है, कितनी सुंदर है, कितनी शीतल है, न्यारी न्यारी है, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी भोली है, प्यारी प्यारी है, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ।
Thank you very much, Nell and Mirani. Ma, you are so good to us, so innocent with us, so loving with us. Ma, this world is filled with thorny situations that cause us pain, but your face is just like resemble a flower garden that makes us smile every day. All right? So this is just a gist of the meeting, the meaning. Mirani, come.
Hello everyone. Auntie Madvie was more than an auntie. She was a friend who you could talk about anything with. Politics, life, family, philosophy. She was thoughtful, loving, kind, and generous with her love and attention. When my mother passed away, she would call me every few days and we would talk for a long time about my mother, helping each other through our grief. She was always encouraging me to be strong and to enjoy life and be happy. The last time I saw her, she couldn't speak, but I had the opportunity to tell her all of my favorite memories, the small moments, like when I was small and she made chocolate cake and we ate it while it was warm, or when we had tea together and talked about my mother. When she'd come on the farm when we were little to see Nana, I was just out in the cold hospital room, but I got the chance to sing some prayers for her and she looked up at me because that's all she had the strength to do. But I'm glad I got to say those things and tell her how much she is loved and she will always be loved. A few weeks ago, she told me that it's time for her to go and she'll be looking over all of us from above. I told her she had to give me a sign anytime she's there, and she said to look for the pretty flowers. But that's how she imagined it. Beautiful flowers everywhere, even showering down from above. So to all of us, when we grieve for Auntie, look for the flowers and know that she's always with us.
Okay, thank you very much, Mirani, niece, to Madvie Ji. And the third person, okay.
Thank you.
What's the name again?
Kim.
Kim, okay.
Good morning, Cedar, to everyone. I know Madvie over 45 years. Madvie is always kind, caring, helpful, and she is what you call a true friend. And our birthdays, we always celebrate it together. This chain I'm wearing, Madvie gave it to me when I retired. So I will miss her a lot, and I pray that she rests in peace and you can talk to her about anything. Madvie is confident and she is really a good person, a good true friend. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So those were the persons did a little reflection, checking back on Madvie and her life, that she really lived amongst them. All right. So we are about closing now. Is there anyone finally? Anybody finally for last minute or two? Okay, so we have Rajiv, Devyu.
Good morning, everybody.
Namaste.
Namaste as well. Good morning, namaste. Cedar as well.
Yes, okay.
Just want to thank you all for being here today. Just to witness the peaceful send-off for Auntie Madvie. For those who know, she was the most calm and cool soul. She always gave good guidance and corrected us when we were hard, of course. She always ensured we were happy, and of course, Auntie Madvie, Auntie Shama, Ma, Auntie Mona, and Mommy treated us equally as well. We have definitely been really fortunate to have this level of love and care. We know our soul has moved on, but we will definitely miss her dearly, and she will never be forgotten, and memories will be cherished. Thank you, and thank you all again.
Okay, thank you very much, Rajiv Ji. Also, a little short reflection on his aunt, all right? So finally, before I do the last song that we place the malas and the flowers, just a few quick reminders, because as a Vedic Pundit, I am being bombarded wherever I go. But our Sanatani brothers and sisters, Hindus will continue to ask me, and I keep repeating it over and over. And I thought for a moment that I share these things as a form of enlightenment, that people can understand what is a Vedic funeral. Okay, I know it is a customary practice in our Sanatani way that there are many things that you will see in a funeral. I am not here to bring down anybody or to discredit anybody, but mere just to share it from a Vedic point of view on our way of belief when a body passed on and we have to do a funeral. Some people come and ask me, Panditji, is it the person die in a good time or a bad time? And the answer to that from a Vedic point of view, there is no good time to born and there is no good time to die. Every day that God make is a very beautiful, loving, kind day. And He will never create any bad day to hamper any one of us as His children. However, scientifically, the entire creation operates on the laws of nature with the rotation of the sun and the moon, which will cause certain time period for weaning babies, planting, agriculture, and all of these things, right? But this is through the laws of nature that God created that way. But for a human being to say God created a bad day to born or a good day to die, or no way in Vedic teachings, right? If it was a good day to die, look, Christmas, Boxing Day was yesterday, holidays. And if this was the case, nobody's not supposed to die on a Christmas Day or on a Boxing Day. It is a good day. So why spoil it to be a bad thing? All right? So yes, the answer to that, there is no good day and bad day. Every day created, God is in charge, and every day is pure and beautiful. Next, Panaji, do we have to shave head? Well, Bhaiya, why you have to shave your head? Well, I don't know. Some of the explanation says that shaving of the head, at least some told me this way, shaving of the head is that you're paying respect to the dead. But Bhayaji, if this is so, there are children who have parents, and while their parents are alive, the children do all kind of bad things, hurt them to the point, does not want to speak to them, does not want to talk to them, does not respect them while they are alive. When they pass away, why you have to shave your head? For who to get respect? Who you are respecting? The time to respect your parents is actually while they are alive. Parents respect children, children respect parents. Okay? So that is a possible answer. All right? Do we have to do 10 days by inviting a Mahapatar and doing all the different kinds of things? According to our scriptures and according to Sanskar Vidhi, the book of sacrament, I have 20 pages. Vedas, there is nothing like that. Bhagavad Gita, nothing like that. Ramcharitmanas, nothing like that. Even the Sanskar Vidhi, all it says, Antyeshi Sanskar, the final rites. And this here is not even the final rites. It's a makeshift program. When we go to the creek, it will be the final rites down there, the mantras that will be represented here. So anything like that, no Panditji. There is nothing like that in Vedic teachings. Absolutely not. All right? Putting pinda making pinda with the rice ball and putting, are these things possible? No. According to our Vedic scriptures, these things, no, it is not possible. And the authority does not say that. Where did it came from, Panditji? I don't know. Hinduism is to the point where it needs a little clarification. And my answer to you is go seek those answers from the pundits, whoever asks them question. If it doesn't satisfy you, keep asking until you find the questions. But these are just some of the practices that as Vedic people we do not observe and do not do. It is very simple. So right about now, there are many, but I will stop at that point in time. There are many, but right about now, you have been sitting there listening to me at the for more than an hour now, and I want to give you a chance and the opportunity to you now to pay your final respects and last rites to Auntie Madvie, all right? So we're going to do the final bhajan, and from the brothers and sisters, the nephews, good friends, well-wishers after, they come after. But firstly, the brothers alive, the sisters, please come forward. And as I begin to sing the song, starting from the eldest, following in that way, come pop the mala, make sure you burst the mala, and then you place it over the neck, right? When the mala is finished, I think there is some flowers. So the rest of the family members could come put the flowers, friends and well-wishers, put the flowers, all right? So this is my instructions, and we proceed now as I begin to sing the song. So somebody, Richard, she's the eldest, right? Could you help her? Give her a mala, make sure that you burst it. All the malas to be burst. It bursts already, all right? Okay, just give it to her, right? And I just place it over her neck, all right? So while this is happening, we will sing this beautiful song that says, O God, send far away from all of us our pain, O Creator of the world. Quickly may you give us help, for our boat is caught in the current of wrongdoing sins. Dukha dur kar hamara संसार के रचैया जल्दी से दो सहारा मझदार में है नैया दुख दूर कर हमारा संसार के रचैया तुम बिन कोई हमारा रक्षक नहीं यहाँ पर, ढूंढा जहान सारा, तुम सार ही रखैया, दुख दूर कर हमारा, संसार के रचैया। दुनिया में खूब देखा, आँखें पसार करके, साथी नहीं हमारा, माँ बाप और भैया, दुख दूर कर हमारा, संसार के रचैया। सुख के सभी है साथी, दुनिया के मित्र सारे, तेरा ही नाम प्यारा, दुख दर्द से बचैया, दुख दूर कर हमारा, संसार के रचैया। दुनिया में खूब देखा, हमको हुआ न कुछ पल, तेरे बिना हमारा कोई नहीं सुनैया, दुख दूर कर हमारा, संसार के रचैया। चारों तरफ से हम पर गम की घटा है छाई, सुख का करो उजाला, प्रकाश के करैया, दुख दूर कर हमारा, संसार के रचैया। अच्छा बुरा है जैसा, राजी में ओम रहता, छेरा है यह तुम्हारा, सुधलियो सुधाल भैया, दुख दूर कर हमारा, संसार के रचैया। जल्दी से दो सहारा, मजेदार है तेरा, दुख दूर कर हमारा, संसार के रचैया। So you can please come put the flowers, and for all the many friends, well wishers, you may come and do so now. It is time to also view the body, because very shortly we'll be leaving to proceed to the cremation site. So please. ले लो दुआई माँ बाप की ओ, ले लो दुआई माँ बाप की, सर से उतरे की घतरी पाप की, ले लो दुआई माँ बाप की ओ, ले लो दुआई माँ बाप की। गोद में माँ की आंखें खुली जग देखा बाप की, कांधे चढ़ के ओ, गोद में माँ की आंखें खुली जग देखा बाप के, कांधे चढ़ के, सेवा बरी ने होगी न कोई, इन दोनों की सेवा से भर के, ले लो दुआई माँ बाप की ओ, ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की। सर से उतर की घतरी पाप की, ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की। ओ ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की। दुख सहना माँ बाप की खातिर, फर्ज तो है यह एहसान नहीं। ओ दुख सहना माँ बाप की खातिर, फर्ज तो है एहसान नहीं। कर्ज है इनका तेरे सर पर, भिक्षा या कोई दान नहीं। ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की। ओ ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की। सर से उतरे की घतरी पाप की, ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की। ओ ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की। माता पिता के चरण छुई जो, दाम तीरथ पल पावे। ओ माता पिता के चरण छुई जो, चार धाम तीरथ पल पावे। जो आशीष ये दिल से दे, भगवान से भी ताली ना जाए। ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की। ओ ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की। सर से उतरे की घतरी पाप की, ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की। ओ ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की। ओ ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की. Okay, so thank you very much. Before we actually chant the final mantras, I would like to ask all of you to let us stand. Bhaiji, what relationship you have with this?
Oh, that is Nadia and Rajiv, her older brother. And aunt.
Your aunt?
Yeah.
Not her brother?
No, no.
Oh, I thought I said she has no brother.
Rajiv, older brother.
Eh? But she don't have any brother?
No, I am Rajiv's older brother.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, you Sam.
Devin, brother.
David, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. So, we are about to close this morning, and I want to say a special thank you to all of you, many friends and families, well-wishers who took your time off from this busy season to come and give your full support to the family this morning. And may God richly bless you. May God richly bless the family members as well. That we pray to God that may they overcome this great loss of theirs. And to wherever the soul of Madvie may be at this point in time, we also wish that soul every success in the transition to the reincarnation process. That we pray that may the soul take a birth in a better place, a better country, in a better home. All right? So I now ask you to let us clasp our hands, bow our heads as we chant the final mantras. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sadve Badrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukha Bhag Bhavit. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityur Ma Mritam Gamaya Mrityur Ma Mritam Gamaya. And so we pray, O God, lead us from all that is untruth to all that is beautiful and truthful in our lives, O God. Lead us from this darkness of ignorance, hate, jealousy, and all these negative tendencies, unto the light of love, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, O God, and lead us from this physical death unto that of immortality, O Paramatman. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So for those of you who did not get the opportunity to view the body, you may do so now. And very shortly we will be leaving to proceed to the Shanti Tiram, the Shore of Peace, La Romaine, where the final Antyeshti Sanskar will be performed, where the entire body will be reduced to ash. Okay, thank you very much. Be very safe, drive on the road safely, and continue to enjoy little holidays in a very nice and meaningful way. Thank you. May God richly bless all of you.
Jamendo.com. 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 Jamendo.com.
to offer you in this world. अब सौ परिया इस जीवन का, सब भार तुम्हारे हाथों में, सब भार तुम्हारे हाथों में है, जीत तुम्हारी हाथों में है, हार तुम्हारे हाथों में है, हार तुम्हारे हाथों में। अब सौ परिया इस जीवन का, सब भार तुम्हारे हाथों में, सब भार तुम्हारे हाथों में। मेरा निश्चय है एक यही, एक बार तुम्हें पा जाऊँ मैं। मेरा निश्चय है एक यही, तुम्हें पा जाओ मैं। अर्पण कर दो जगती भर का, सब प्यार तुम्हारे हाथों में, सब भार तुम्हारे हाथों में। अब सौ परिया इस जीवन का, सब प्यार तुम्हारे हाथों में, सब भार तुम्हारे हाथों में। या तो मैं जग से दूर रहूं और जग में रहूं तो ऐसे रहूं, या तो मैं जग से दूर रहूं और जग में रहूं तो ऐसे रहूं। इस पार तुम्हारे हाथों में, उस पार तुम्हारे हाथों में, उस पार तुम्हारे हाथों में। अब सौ परिया इस जीवन का, मिले तब तो चरणों का पुजारी रहूं। मुझे जग की एक रग रग का होतार तुम्हारे हाथों में, होतार तुम्हारे हाथों में। अब सौ परिया इस जीवन का, सब भार तुम्हारे हाथों में, सब भार तुम्हारे हाथों। जब जब संसार का बंदी बन दरबार में तेरे आऊँ मैं। जब जब संसार का बंदी बन दरबार में तेरे आऊँ मैं। हो मेरे आप का निर्णय, सरकार तुम्हारे हाथों में, सरकार तुम्हारे हाथों में। राजीव डिस्ट्रिक्ट। अब सौ परिया इस जीवन का, सब भार तुम्हारे हाथों में, सब भार तुम्हारे हाथों में। Okay, so we're ready to go into the pyre. Alright, so Rajiv, you boys, as soon as you're ready, all clear, we could place the body into the pyre. Some two come down to the...
Yeah.
Okay, so all the boys who taken part, like 3 stand here now. 1, 2, 3. The next one here, 4, 5. We have 6. How much we have?
5.
5. 6. Any amount is okay, right? So Rajiv, who will be doing who will be leading in this? You will be leading and you will be lighting him out. Okay, switch place with Rajiv, right? So Richard, you come a little closer. Take the ghee in your hand, in your left hand. Hold the ghee in your left hand.
It's 5 or 6. It matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, let me. Okay, so it's 6. 6? 6 or 5? 5. Okay, so 3. The next 2 touch Richard on the shoulder, right? Come. Or Rajiv, I should say, you go, Rajiv, you exchange position here. Okay. You go here. Rajiv, come here again. All right. Okay. So Rajiv, you hold on to this. Right? Come a little closer there, bhai. Right? I want you to come close to the fire because you're going to light this fire here now.
Are we going by age or?
No. It's just I just set it up according to.
Okay.
Anybody can stand anyway. Huh? Only a lighter? Only walk with one. Okay, so listen here. We're going to kindle the fire. We're going to light the fire, right?
Right.
And when I chant the mantras, Richard, you're going to make the first 5 ghee oblations. And then I will indicate to you, Rajiv, when you will join with him and show the. Yeah.
The ghee going in the fire, right? Okay.
Yeah, all the offerings going into the fire.
Okay.
Right? But we have to light the fire. I think they're going to get a light, right? So, oh, you have it?
Yeah.
Okay, go right ahead and light it.
You can't touch me.
Right? So, Bhaiji, you could touch your brother. Right? Yeah, you could touch, right? Come a little closer, Rajiv. Come a little closer. Come a little closer, we can reach, right? Okay. So, as I chant, Bhai, you just hold this book for me. First 5 will be ghee oblations, right? So here we go, David. Get prepared to make the ghee oblation. Swaha, when you hear swaha, then you offer, right? And you could offer like half spoon, eh?
Half spoon?
Yeah, half spoon. Don't overgo too much.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. You know. Okay, you could have the full spoon, right? Okay. Om Lokai Swaha. Om Anupataye Swaha. Om Swargai Swaha. Om Agnaye Swaha. Om Sumai Swaha. Okay, ghee and samagri now, eh? Om Ajo Bhagas Tapasa Tam Tapasva Tam Te Sochis Tapatu Tam Te Archihi Yaste Shivastanvo Jata Veda Dasta Birvahinam Sukritamulukam Swaha. Om Asrij Punar Agne Pitribhyo Yastahutas Charanti Swadhabihi Ayurvasana Upavetu Sheshaha Sangachatam Tanva Jata Vedasa Swaha. Om Agnirvarma Parigobhir Vyasava Sampronushva Pivasa Medasa Cha Netva Dishnur Harsa Jarhishanu Dadrik Vidhyakshang Paryang Kayate Swaha. Om Yam Tvam Aganesam Dahastamu Nirvapaya Punaha Kiyam Vatrarohatu Pakadurva Kasha Swaha. Om a little faster now, eh? Om Pranebhya Saripati-kebhyah Swaha. Om Prithvyai Swaha. Om Agnaye Swaha. Om Antarikshai Swaha. Om Vayave Swaha. Om Dive Swaha. Om Suryai Swaha. Om Digbhyah Swaha. Om Chandrai Swaha. Om Nakshatribhyah Swaha. Om Adbyah Swaha. Om Varunai Swaha. Om Nabhyai Swaha. Om Putai Swaha. Om Vache Swaha. Om Pranai Swaha. Om Pranai Swaha. Om Chakshushe Swaha. Om Chakshuse Swaha, Om Shotrai Swaha, Om Shotrai Swaha. Okay, we step down a little bit now, eh? Om Suryam Chakshusha Gacha Vatamatma Divam Cha Gacha Prithvim Cha Dharmabhihi Apova Gacha Yadi Tatrati Hita Moksha Deshu Pratitishta Sharirai Swaha. Om Soma Ekebhyah Pavate Grita Mekha Pi Upasate Ebhyo Madhu Pradhavati Tanshya Devapi Gachatat Swaha. Om Ye Chitta Purva Rita Sata Rita Jata Rita Vridaha Rishin Tapasvato Yam Tapojam Api Gachatat Swaha. Om Tapasaye Anadishya Tapasaye Swaryayahu Tapoye Chakri Mahastan Shidevapi Gachatat Swaha. Om Ye Yudyante Pradhaneshu Shuras Suyetanutya Jaha Eva Sahasra Dakshina Tanshidevapi Gachatat Swaha. Okay, Purnahuti, all in 3 times now, eh? Through all in 3 times. All in 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I will chant the mantra 3 times. Each time you chant, I chant it through, right? Om Sarvam Vai Purnam Swaha. Om Sarvam Vai Purnam Swaha. Om Sarvam Vai Purnam Swaha. All right, so Richard, give somebody that this is ours or this is the funeral home one.
It's ours. If it's gold, it's ours.
All right, well, give it to somebody, right? And where the funeral people, boy? Where them?
They just pull out so they park up below the tree, the mango tree.
All right, okay, look at it, right? I want you all to come. Right, okay. I want each person to take one. Just take one. Well, somebody could take all a hand. Oh. No, keep it at distance from your body, from your clothes. They're going to mess up your clothes and your body, right? Everybody hold one. Take one. How much we have there? 1, 2, 3, 4. One again, right? Okay. Everybody go light together in the fire, you know. Everybody light together. Light. All right. So Richard. Right. So what you guys you're gonna do? So cover it 5 times. Every time you touch the fire and you go, right? So he's going to lead. Go ahead, Richard. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Watch the cameraman there. Touch and go. Touch and go. You have to move a little fast, eh? You have to move a little fast. Touch and go. Touch and go. Touch and go. 2. You're directly meant to light it. Three. Go. Four. Touch and go, touch and go. 5, yeah. Ready? All right. Om Vairu Nilam Ambitam Ti. Okay. In a line. All right. So, my dear brothers, this is the final part of the Antieshti, where we perform the ritual and we now kindle the body. All right. So it is a saying that is a blessing that those of you who participated in such an action will receive the blessings from God for doing this. All right. So God will richly bless all of you for performing this noble act of cremating your auntie, whatever relationship. All right. So the final mantra, I want all of you to clasp your hands, bow your heads, and we chant the Shanti part. If you know it, you can chant with me. Om Yo Shanti Antarikshagam Shanti Prithvi Shanti Rapah Shanti Roshadayah Shanti Vanaspatayah Shanti Vishvedevah Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvagam Shanti Shanti Reva Shanti Sama Shanti Redhi Om Shanti 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 Om. Alright, body fully blazing. We have to leave to go back home to perform what we call a Grihashudi Hawan, a small ceremony that will last maybe just about 10 minutes, right? And after we complete that, that'll be okay, right? So thank you all very much, boys, for taking part in this. God richly bless you. What's your name again, bye?
David, bro.
Eh?
Devin.
David. Okay, come by, bye.
Yeah.
God bless you, alright? Come by.
Andre, Baba, Andre.
Eh? Yeah, we will remain here a little while till everything almost go up in ashes.
Yeah.
And then we leave and go up now.
Right, nice.
Right? But don't worry, whatever remain here, the funeral people, they will look after it and make sure everything complete, right? Before I forget home.
I think you just have to come and
okay, before I forget home, so I know, letting you all know this, right? In the morning, I'll have to be down here very early. Maybe all what is seen here, that will reduce in probably 2 borough to 2.5 borough ash, right? So you need to come, you have a caretaker here, but it's better if you all come and do it. We join here like 5:30 in the morning, come and with shovel, bucket, borrow, whatever it is, scoop up the ash and throw it into it, right? You don't need to bring and throw no milk and nothing at all like that, right? You come in.
No
offering. They just come and scoop up the ashes and just show the ashes it is. No throw no milk. They come in by themselves to do it. They don't need nobody to do that, right? So all the boys fully understand what's going to happen here. If it's 2 person, 3 person, whoever, right? So this is how it's going, right?
We had to go and clean up the ashes.
Yeah,
I thought them fellas said just deal with it.
Who?
The funeral home people.
Well, they just deal with it, but you have to pay them, right? So it's better ready to pay them the money or to come yourself and do it, right? So, so this is how it is operated, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know whichever way people choose to come and do it or want to let them do it, but there's no milk and nothing to go hygiene. They just scoop up the ashes.
I know normally them had to come back in the morning, but if it is that them don't have no offering to do, it's up to them.
No offering thing.
Well, it's up to them if they want to come or they want to be agency to do.
Yeah, they're gonna make a decision now.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. So if you do come, let us deal with it.
Hey, bhai, watch me. You know, I want to go to like a guide, by Das, by gurus, all these people who doing this cremation. Bhaiji,
Okay.
Bhaiji, you want to take off this now?
Yeah, go Dubai.
Let me take off this. I will talk to you.
Yeah. I don't think it's good.
It's finished here, so you can take off this. All right, thank you very much. So you do this videotaping.
Thank you, Jack. If you ever want to, I do videotaping everything.
All right.
Live streaming everything.
जो मांगा वो पाया
जिसे हमने जिंदगी की तरह किया है प्यार, जिसे हमने जिंदगी की तरह, वो आशिना भी मिला हमसे अजनबी की तरह, किया है प्यार जिसे हमने जिंदगी की तरह। Yeah.